the start of the countdown for 5. If you can go back from 5 in your head and then start on 0. So good luck, enjoy it, and in 5.
So hello everyone, this is Jem from Cisco. I'm Technical Solutions Architect and I'm taking care of data center technologies. Today presentation, thank you for joining first of all. Today presentation I will touch on Cisco Hyperconverged Infrastructure Solution, which we called Hyperflex. Hyperconvergence for core, cloud and edge, which are focused to. So let me show you today's agenda. I briefly touch on Hyperflex, what it is, it looks like, what we are aiming to, which components and solutions build Hyperflex solution. And also I'm going to touch what's new with the latest version of Hyperflex, which we called 5.0. And at the end of the presentation, you will see Q&A and quiz. Please, so stay tuned at the end of the presentation. In meantime, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask in chat, and I will touch on that questions in the session and also after the session. So, at what stage we are for Hyperflex? If you look at Hyperflex lifetime, it is around 5-6 years old. Until now, we prove our position in the market. We have some good trophies, and also we have winner for some also product of the year, and also we have good results at Gartner and also Forrester kind of forecasting companies. So they are putting us in the leader of the market. So with that, we have around 5,000 plus customers. And we are focusing on too many different workloads, which are test development, virtual desktop infrastructure, server virtualization, databases, and so on and so forth. And most of the time, we take responses from customers, and they are telling us that we are performing better than any other hyperconverged solution. And also, with our wide range of supported applications, we also give them possibility and elasticity to use this Hyperflex solution for any workload they have on their data center, even edge, even cloud. So if you look at our performance, by the way, every year we are trying to prove our performance. And last reports that ESG company make public, we have best performance with all NVMe clusters. And I will touch that and how we are achieving that performance with all NVMe clusters. So when you look at Hyperflex, it is based on UCS system. UCS is our compute platform. We are using blade form factor, and also we are using rack mount form factor servers. And we are also including a networking part into the system. UCS, maybe most of you already know. If you are seeing UCS first time, UCS means Unified Computing System. It includes compute part. Also, it includes networking part. For networking part, we are using fabric interconnects. And also, we are using special built virtual interface cards, which are basically converged network adapters. We can use these cards for Ethernet networking, and also we can use these cards for management, and also we can use these cards for fiber channel over Ethernet. With that already proven environment, we use this UCS system as a base for our HCI solution. Our HCI solution consists of two different worlds. First part is software and second part is hardware. For software part, we are using Hyperflex Data Platform, which is our software-defined storage solution. We are taking local drives from the servers, and we are creating a shared storage cluster, and we are providing this to VMs, virtual machines. And if you see in the slide, we are providing different hypervisor choices: ESXi, Hyper-V, and in last January, we released our own home-built KVM version, which calls Intersite Workload Engine. So we are supporting different hypervisors. And also, we are supporting different form factors in HyperFlex system. We can use one rack unit rack mount servers or two rack unit rack mount servers. Also, we have blade servers in the picture. With this type of environment, we also include network into the picture. So we have great performance, and we have differentiating points from others. And all the solution designed with enterprise perspective. So we don't have any single point of failure area, any hotspots. We have quality of service in place. We have unified network infrastructure in place. We have different drive selections options in place also, and all the system supported by single point. So we have a technical assistance center which supports everything in the system. So customers deal only one person to manage their problems if they have after they own the solution. So let me go deep about HyperFlex solutions and what we have inside of HyperFlex. So let's start with application support. Till the beginning, we are working on different third-party companies like Microsoft, Oracle, SAP, and these guys provide us their testing scripts, and we are testing our systems and do some Q&A, quality assurance, and also we are doing some performance tests, and we are seeing that almost all of this running perfectly on HyperFlex. And also we have some specific white papers and also documentation to give customers and also partners to how to build their HyperFlex solution with that applications. If they follow our guidance and what we have already done, they have great performance. And ESG tests, we also prove that performance already. The last test we have done with all NVMe clusters, we saw that we compared all NVMe clusters against our own SSD, all SSD clusters, all flash clusters, and we saw that all NVMe has better performing at the end of the day. And we have higher IOPS, lower latency, and also higher throughput with all NVMe solution. And even with our market shifting to NVMe, we are seeing that NVMe drives becoming cheaper than flash drives. So we are using already also we are using flash drives here, but we are using different protocol, which is NVMe. If you want to have regular SCSI SSD drives, they are also there to select. But if you have more performance needs or requirements, then you can go for all NVMe clusters. So this is hardware part. When you look at the software part, we have a different approach to how to access storage. Distributed data model, which gives us better performance and better high availability and also better recovery timings. With distributed data model, we are using object-based storage. We have a VM which is registered to a host, and that VM can access all drives in the clusters, even they are located in different hosts, which gives us a chance to use all drives in a single I/O. This is HyperFlex superiority. So with distributed data model, we are not restricted to single host. we are using all hosts' capabilities and performance and resources to give VM better write I/O and better read I/O. And also with that approach, we are creating different copies of the data, and with that we are also giving high availability. If any host or any drives fails, we have that data written on another host, which is guaranteed, and this gives us better environment to run on, which is the enterprise approach. And this is Hyperflex components. We have hardware server, and we have hypervisor, and we have Hyperflex controller VM. We also have PCI pass-through path between controller VM to drives. And also we have different drive types. We have system and log drive for just Hyperflex controller storage tasks. We have cache drive, we have capacity drives, and also we are not seeing here, but we have operating system drives inside of the server. And when you look at the cluster perspective, we start with 3 nodes and we can expand to 96 nodes with newer version of ESXi, for example. And every host runs Hyperflex controller VM, and this Hyperflex controller VM doing our storage tasks for each host they are running on. And also we have master-slave kind of approach from controller perspective. And one Hyperflex controller VM acts as a master and controls all the clusters in terms of storage perspective. And also we have another magic stuff, which is called Hyperflex IOvisor. IOvisor acts like a virtualization layer between hardware and hypervisor. And with that virtualization layer, we can give access to all drives in the cluster to any one VM. It is not important for VM, and it is not important the location of the VM, and any VM can access any drives in the cluster with that approach. Also, we are using quality of service. Quality of service is a must for this kind of solutions, because we are using Ethernet network to provide storage space, storage access to VMs. And our solution, we are giving equal access to all VMs. And all VMs can access storage, even they are first come or even they are coming later. But when you look at competitor solutions, you have some performance variance between VMs, because they are not using quality of service. We are using network-based quality of service, by the way. So this is a guaranteed solution if you want to give equal access to storage for every VM. When you look at also scalability needs, differs customer by customer. If they want more compute power, they can have. If they want more storage power, they can have. We are not restricted to give an appliance which has compute plus storage power. We can separate them. And if they want only compute power, for example, if it is VDI solution, they may want only compute power along with some storage space. We can combine capacity hosts between compute hosts, and we can have very large scale clusters. If they have needs for smaller clusters for remote offices or some small branches, then they can have Hyperflex Edge, which starts with 2 nodes and extends to 8 nodes. So they can have that kind of environment too. Also, we have another option to give customers, which is support for external storage. Use cases sometimes VM migration or data transfer, sometimes coexistence with current fiber channel storage area network, or sometimes for using some older storage devices as a backup target. this is available and we are using from the first day of Hyperflex. And any Hyperflex host can access to external storages. If you look at the smaller solution, as I said before, which called Edge, Edge can have 2 node, 3 node, 4 node, 5, 6, 7, 8 nodes. And we can have 1 gigabit or 10 gigabits network connectivity. Also, we have 25 gig connectivity. If customer has smaller requirements and they do not need scalability beyond 8 nodes, they can go for this. And we have a wide variety of solution and hardware support. We can have 1 RU or 2 RU servers, and we can start from 2 and grow to 8. Also, we have some integration with third-party backup solutions, which are Veeam, Commvault, Cohesity. We are also providing inbuilt native replication for replicating data between 2 Hyperflex clusters located a long distance connectivity, like 2 different cities, and they can create DR kind of solutions. Also, we have sync replication, which I can say this is a stretch cluster. With stretch clustering, we can deploy Hyperflex clusters which are very closely located, like 50 kilometers distance, for example. We can have 10 gig connectivity between these 2 sites, and we can have synchronous replication, which creates us 0 RPO and 0 RTO time, which is also available. Also, we are using replication factor 2 or replication factor 3 for local data high availability. With that technologies, if we lose 1 or 2 servers, or if we lose 1 hard drive or 2 hard drives from different servers, we can protect data, and also we can create an environment that can continue to work and run like a regular environment, even with no problem. So let's look at what comes with 5 version. I will pass this very fast. So with this 5.0, we supporting brand new servers with latest generation of Intel CPUs. Also, we create a better plugin experience for vCenter, and also we have some data protection and all NVMe solutions with this new version. When you look at available hardwares, we have 1 RU and 2 RU M6 servers that can have at least 3 drives to 26 capacity drives, from smallest one to bigger one. So it is very elastic, and we can have different options according to customers' needs. And these are for your reference. I will share these slides with our team, and they will send these slides to you. So these are the configurations that we can have. These are also configurations we can have for Edge. And if you have customers that are using M5 clusters, we can add M6 nodes to that M5 clusters, which is possible and supported, for your information. And also, when you look at all NVMe, we have brand new server, which is 2 RU. And with this 2 RU server, we can have 24 capacity drives per server, which gives us a lot of capacity. And with Intel's new technology, we also have hot swap capability. So you can change failed drives even without stopping the server completely. So this is, I already mentioned, this is Edge cluster, and we can create Hyperflex DC like Edge cluster without Fabric Interconnect. This is also comes with 5.0. Let me show you also vCenter plugin. We have full-featured vCenter plugin, which gives us a lot of information. We can see what's going on. We can look performance. We can look the drives status, node status, network status, VLAN creation, iSCSI informations, and so on and so forth. This was my last slide. So if you stay tuned, we will have quiz at the end of the presentation. Thank you for listening me today. I will look at your questions in the chat panel if you have. Thank you. Okay, I'm done.
Just be back.
Hi, Jim.
Hi, is that on time?
Yes, perfect. Spot on time.
Okay. I will rush at the end a bit. I hope it will not seem bad.
Yeah, it was a lot of information, but like you said, the people will have access to the slides and the information. Snable, what information do you have?
We will have quiz.
Yeah. Okay, Snable, are you there?
I think she's not.
I don't think she is, but from my side, everything was fine. It was good.
Hi, Jackie. Sorry, I was getting another call that I had to take urgently. Sorry, Chem.
No problem. We wondered.
So yes, Chem, you are within the time limit, so not to worry about that. And I think the presentation was really good overall.
I agree.
So thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
I agree, Jim. Thank you.
I think we're done for now, right?
Yes, we are. That's right.
Yes, we are.
Arranging